Thank you, Chair. I'd like to thank all the organizers for having invited me to this interesting event. Ferrovie dello Stato is a classic company in that basically we take care of transport or railroads with a project railroads. We don't build trains, but just railroads. I'm going to show you these figures because we're very proud of such figures. At present, 8 billion is a turnover. 12% comes from abroad. This is we have some 800 million traffic generated from Germany with some 1,400 employees. And obviously the group looks abroad as well. We are growing in Italy, but we would like also to grow abroad. And this is what we did. This is the performances over the years with growth in revenues and the reduction in costs. At present, Ferrovie is the best performing company in Europe in this industry. We compared our result with the Deutsche Bahn and the French railroad system, and you see that in terms of profitability, we are doing better. We've been growing constantly, and in a way there are members of the government that think about the possibility to privatize the company and have it listed at the stock exchange. This is I'm saying that because I believe that foreign investors can be interested in the listing of a company when the government decides so. On our high-speed railroad system, we developed a European traffic control system. We have established a dialogue between the trains and the railroad system. And I'm stating as much because this is something that obviously we developed in Italy, but we are willing to do so elsewhere. We have developed a fleet of high-speed train, new trains, ETR 1000 have been adopted. I would also invite non-Italian people to experience these trains. This is the most modern train in Europe. The commercial speed is over 200 miles per hour, and by the end of the year we expect to increase without changing the infrastructures, of course. So we're going to get as fast as 250 miles per hour. Well, I believe that none in Europe has a similar service of high-speed trains. Perhaps in Japan, perhaps they are a bit more advanced, but the rest of the world is lagging behind. So we rank second after only Japan. So I believe that we obtained very good results. And if you go to the expo, you can see that. We've seen the different stations also improving. The Reggio Emilia, Milan, Bologna, Florence is being built, Naples is being built, and the Roma Tiburtina has been completed, and it is still being developed in terms of its retail area. Now, internationally, we've been performing and offering different engineering services worldwide. You see all the countries that have been involved. And we're looking at the future possibilities in terms of traffic flows. There's a lot of maritime transport in the offing, as we've heard, but we understand there's also a good possibility to see ground transport grow by some 80% between Europe and Asia, and this is why we're going to strengthen our corridors. The new route, and this has been referred to in different international conferences with TGV and the Russian railroads. This is the Silk Route. That's something that obviously demands the attention of all the European railroad companies. As from June this year, there has been the first rail link connecting Italy to China. And this is dedicated to large-size transport. I'd like to touch upon another important subject. together with the colleagues of the Russian railroads as well as other railroad companies in Europe, we are looking at the possibility to develop high-speed trains in Russia. Russia has decided to develop a new railroad between Moscow and Kazan. This is an important investment above 20 billion euro. And we trust that Ferrovie dello Stato and Italy is skilled enough to contribute at all levels, both in terms of technology. Indeed, our systems are very effective in terms of trains as well. And we believe those in terms of the management we can do something. And obviously we're engineering systems. And I believe that this is the largest project underway that we are looking at, that we're considering with our Russian colleagues. And this is quite an important project in terms of the money involved and also in terms of the potential repercussions at an industrial level. We believe that together with Italian companies, and you see that with some of them we have been discussing for years. So Finmeccanica, Hitachi, the banking system with Unicredit, Banca Intesa, the insurance companies with SACE and CDP, and the building companies in Prigillo Astaldi. So across the board, basically, we are assessing the possibility for strategic partnerships. We'd like to see greater cooperation between Italy and Russia. The cooperation with Russian railroads include also a project in Serbia. We're looking at other European markets where the two companies can work together. Thank you for your kind attention.